Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn Turkish Days Away channel. This is our next live session, live class on a random topic that I choose on the random basis. And today's topic will be the causative suffix dır, dir, dur, dır in Turkish language that is used to express the equivalent of English getting something done or making somebody do, having something done, right? That's basically what we use it for. And just a second, sorry for this slight delay because I had some kind of a technical problems on my side. So let's start it now. So let's go to our workpad. Just a reminder, kind reminder, any likes to this video will definitely help grow the channel, so I appreciate any support in that regard. And if you really want to join our Telegram channel, the link to the Telegram channel of this YouTube channel is specified or will be specified in the description of this video too. So why or how do we use the causative suffix, which is this one, right? Causative suffix dır, dir, dur, dır, or alternatively tır, tir, tur, tür in Turkish language. There are basically, broadly speaking, two meanings of this usage. So when you add this dır, dir, dur, dır or tır, tir, tur, tür, which I basically call dır over 8, right? There are 8 possible cases to the root of the verb. You have two possible meanings. Again, broadly speaking, okay? The first meaning is that you are getting something done by somebody, of course. That's kind of it can be expressed who that person is, or it can be omitted. It doesn't, necessarily require to be mentioned, but when you use the structure, the meaning is that you have something done by somebody, okay? Or you're getting something done by somebody. That's the first meaning in Turkish language, and you add this causative suffix to the root of the verb. And the second meaning is that you make or force somebody to do something, okay? You have somebody to do something or force somebody to do something. So it is not something kind of a favor, it is a must, okay? You make somebody do something. And you again can mention who that person is, or you can omit it, but mostly it is mentioned because when you mention that you make somebody do something, you usually mention who that person is or whom you are making that to be done, okay? So let's now see the structure, okay? The structure of how we construct it. Let me just put a rule for you here. The rule is very simple, same as with other verbs. Here the only thing that we have extra is this dır over 8, okay? One of the 8 possible suffixes that is added to the root of the verb. And then you have a tense or a mood ending, right? Because we have 5 tenses and 4 moods. Any of these 9 possible kind of cases, right? Tense ending or mood ending added after this dır over 8, and then you have the person ending attached at the end. And that's basically how the structure is. We have 4 possible things added in the verb. Verb root, the causative suffix, tense, mood ending, and the personal ending. So let's see examples over here. I have 3 examples here just to make it clear for you. Look at this verb yap, right? Yapmak. Yapmak is to do or to make, and etmek is also to do or to make. So they are similar in terms of meaning. So here what do we have? We have the verb yaptırdım, right? Yaptırdım. Yaptırdım is composed of 4 structures, right? 4 different parts, which is yap, the root of the yapmak, the verb yapmak. Then you have this tır, chosen in terms of the consonant, right? Preceding consonant as well as the vowel harmony. Then you have the tense, past tense, simple past tense ending the, and then you have m, right? Me, the first person singular ending. Yaptırdım, which means I got something done, okay? I got done, I got something made. That something is omitted here because you can still, for example, say arabamı yaptırdım. I got my car done, okay, repaired, for example, because yaptırmak also means to repair, okay, I got my, very simple, right, I got my car done. So yaptırdım means I got something done. In this case it will be car, right? The second verb, etmek, right? Etmek is, the root is et, so you have tir as a suffix, causative suffix here in this case, because the vowel harmony requires tir here, right? Together with the consonant, preceding consonant te. Then we have future tense ending ecek, and then you have personal plural, right? Third person plural, lar ending. That makes it meaning what? Ettirecekler, they'll get something done or made. They'll get, right? Because ler means they. Ettirecekler means they'll get something done or made. For example, you can say yemin ettirecekler. Yemin means what? Oath, right? Take an oath. So yemin ettirecekler means that they'll get somebody take an oath, okay? Or do the oath. That's basically what it means. Let me see. Yeah, okay, nothing so far in the chat. And let's look at the third example, vermek. Vermek is to give, right? So then you have the appropriate causative suffix is dır, because of the consonant preceding consonant r we have de, and because of the vowel harmony over here we have e, right? Dir, verdir. And the next we have the reported past tense ending mış, miş, muş, muş. Remember that one? Verdirmiş, verdirmişiz, and is means we. It is personal ending plural, first person plural. So verdirmişiz means we made somebody give, okay? We made somebody give, or we got something given, okay, by somebody. That's basically examples of this kind of a structure. I just put them over here for you to see this rule, how this rule works. And again, you see, you might have different persons, you might have different tenses, okay? So tenses change here always, okay? You can also have persons changing here. And also don't forget that this is only affirmative, okay? There is nothing negative, there is no interrogative, and there is no negative interrogative here. So this is just examples for the affirmative forms of the verbs in different persons and in different tenses, okay? So here we still don't have the negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative structures. But you can find all those conjugations in the regular verb conjugations. The only thing that changes here is that you add these causative suffixes in between, okay? And nothing else changes. So let's see some examples now. I have 4 examples here for you. So just to see the difference between what is the regular yapmak and the yaptırmak, okay? So ev yaptım means I made a house, okay? I made a house. Ev yaptım. You see, there is no causative suffix here. It is me. I'm doing. It's not done by somebody, okay? While ev yaptırdım, here we have yaptır. You see, in between, not yaptım, but yaptırdım. It means I got a house made by somebody for me, okay? Ev yaptırdım. I made a house, but it was not done by me. Somebody else did it for me. So ev yaptırdım means I got a house made. The second example, just for comparison purposes, here you see araba aldım means I bought a car. Again, the past tense, I use past tense kind of, it's random, there is no kind of a rule here, I just randomly you choose the past tense. So araba aldım means I bought a car. Aldırdım, now here we have this causative suffix dır, dir, dur, dür. Araba aldırdım means I had somebody buy a car, okay? You can mention, of course, who that person is, whom you made that to buy the car, okay? And that's in the next examples. Again, you don't have to mention, but you can mention. And the next examples is the example where you really mentioned. Okay, let's see this example where you will mention. So here, there's one rule that you have to keep in mind when you mention somebody whom you made somebody do something. And that is what? It's the case that whoever that person is, whomever you make do something, okay, that has to be used in the dative case. Remember the dative case of the nouns? The endings a, right? A or e. We add the endings a or e to the end of the to the end of those nouns, and that's a dative case. Okay, dative case gets these two endings a. I'm writing it down, or e. Okay, a or e. So you have to add this a or e to the any word if you want to mean whom you made do it. Okay, in this case here you see sana, it is the dative case of sen, right? Sana araba aldıracağım, and here you see aldır. It is what? This is a reflexive causative suffix, and then we have future tense, right? Future tense acak, and then we have personal ending I, right? I will have or make you. You here means sana, right? Exactly. That has to be in the dative case always. And buy a car, right? I will have make buy means aldıracağım. What will you make somebody buy? A car. And who will buy it for you? Whom you will make, right? It means sana. So again, don't forget, whenever you use this causative suffix and you mention the person or anybody whom you make it do, you have to use this in the dative case. Okay, that is why we ask kime, right? Kime aldıracaksın? Whom you will make buy a car? Kime aldıracaksın? Sana aldıracağım. Or you can say babama aldıracağım. Okay, for example, let's make that one as well. Okay, let's make not you but my father, for example. Let me just copy it for you here and make it babama, right? Babam, baba is father, babam means my father, right? So my father, babam means my father, and we have to make this a dative case. We have to add this extra a here to make it dative case, right? So again, just to repeat, baba is father or dad, babam is my father or dad, and babama is the dative case of that. So we have to make it dative case to mean that I will have my dad, right? Here we have to make my dad buy a car. So babama araba aldıracağım. I will have my dad buy a car. Okay. And the next example is very similar, where again we mention whom, the person who makes, right? You do something, and here bize bunu yaptırdılar. Bize bunu yaptırdılar. Okay, so what is here? Bu is, of course, bunu means what? This, right? It is the accusative case. Don't forget, this is accusative case of bu. Bunu is the accusative case of bu. Okay, because accusative case gets what? 4 possible endings, right? I, u, ü. So let me just write them for you. I, u, or ü. So this is 4 possible accusative case endings. So when you say bunu, we choose this one, right? Bu. It is the accusative case of bu. We have extra fusion letter n here in between. That's a fusion letter, don't get confused. So bunu means the accusative case of bu. And here the translation is this, okay? This, okay? Some kind of meaningless, but still. So bize means to us, right? It's a dative case of biz. Biz is us or we. And bize means to us, right? It's a dative case. And therefore it makes what? Here we mention what? We have somebody made, right? But who that is? It is us. Bize bunu yaptırdılar. They made us do this. So yaptırmak here, it is the verb yapmak, right? We have tır here as causative suffix dır, dir, dur, dir, tır, tir, tur, tır. We choose tır here, and we have past tense ending dı, and last we have the plural ending lar, right? They made do. Yaptırdılar means they made do. They made do whom? Bize, us. Okay, dative case. Again, you have to add this a or e at the end. So bize bunu yaptırdılar. They made us do this. Okay. You can also say they made him do this. Okay. So what will be him in this case? Let's copy this one. to make it him. Him, he, it means third person, right? Because in Turkish it's o. It doesn't matter whether it's he or she. So here you have to make it dative case of o, and dative case of o is ona. Okay, ona. Here we have a fusion letter again. Here ne. So dative case ending a is added, and we have fusion letter ne in between. So ona bunu yaptırdılar. They made him or her. Okay, her do it, do this, or do it. Okay, do it or this. It doesn't matter. Okay, Susan has an example. Ayşe'ye bir pasta yaptıracağım. I'll get Ayşe. Yes, I'll get Ayşe to make a cake. Exactly, that's good. That's good example. Ayşe'ye bir pasta yaptıracağım. The dative case exactly is a ye together with. You cannot have only a, right? You add the ye in between, and apostrophe is clear. Good example. Great, great, Susan. Let me just copy this one from the example right in the chat. Okay, I'll copy it at the end. Okay, before copying your example, let me also give another kind of let's modify the sentence again. Okay, let's modify the sentence again and make this, for example, again anneme. Okay, anneme bunu yaptırdılar. They made my mom, right? My mom do this. So anne is mother, annem becomes my mother, right? Annem, and then we have to add dative case ending anneme, right? Anneme bunu yaptırdılar. They made my mom. My mom here has to be in the dative case. Okay, that's why we add this extra e. Anneme bunu yaptırdılar. And we have also Susan's example. Let me copy paste here for you. Sorry. I don't know whether I can copy. Yes, I think I can copy that one. Okay, it seems not to be copied. Okay, I got it. Ayşe bir pasta yaptıracağım. Okay, so yaptırmak, you see, I'll get Ayşe make a cake. I don't know whether to make or make. I think it should be make, but you probably know better. I'll get Ayşe. Or I'll have Ayşe make. Okay, I'll have Ayşe maybe make a cake. Let me just make it like that. I'll have Ayşe make a cake. Okay. So Ayşe bir pasta yaptıracağım. You see, it's a name now, and the names, right? Always get apostrophe after each if they get an ending. So Ayşe got a dative case ending a here, and ye here is a fusion letter, of course. Ayşe'ye bir pasta yaptıracağım. Bir pasta is a cake. Yaptıracağım is I'll have make. Okay, so I'll have make is yaptıracağım. That's basically it. Okay. So I hope it is clear how we play with this. So don't forget the structure. Okay, the structure rule, verb root. And again, don't forget that this is we have done already the affirmative. Okay, affirmative. For example, you can say that I will not have Ayşe make a cake. Okay, let's make this a negative, for example. Okay, this one I make it negative. Ayşe bir pasta yaptırmayacağım. Okay, now you have to also add ye in between, right? Fusion letter ye here. Yaptırmayacağım. This is negative. Sorry, negative, right? Okay, let's keep it like that, capital. Yaptırmayacağım. I will not have Ayşe make a cake. So now it became a negative. Okay, Ayşe bir pasta yaptırmayacağım. I'll not have Ayşe. Let's make it a interrogative. Okay, let's make this sentence interrogative. Ayşe bir pasta yaptıracak, right? Yaptıracak mıyım? Sorry, mı? Okay, yaptıracak mıyım? Let me cancel all the spell check. Ayşe bir pasta yaptıracak mıyım? You see, tır here is still in the root, between the root and the future tense ending. You see, yapacak. It's not Ayşe bir pasta yapacak mıyım? It's yaptıracak mıyım? Will I, right? So the English will be Will I have Aisha make a cake? Okay, will I have Aisha? Will I have make? Okay, that will be it. Will I have somebody make? Yaptıracak mıyım? And let's make it negative interrogative, for example, just as a practice to see that we can play with the persons, tenses, and also the form of the sentence structure, right? Negative, interrogative, affirmative, and so on. R is. Yaptırmayacak mıyım? Will I not? Okay, will I not have Ayşe make a cake? Ayşe'ye bir pasta yaptırmayacak mıyım? Okay, that is basically examples. So you see affirmative, right? Negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative. Again, it's future tense and first person singular. All right. If there is any question, you can let me know. If not, I'll stop a video here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to put a like if you really enjoyed the video. That really helps the channel to grow. Thank you for joining. I hope you will use it somewhere because it is very commonly used structure. It is very commonly used structure, and you will hear many of these uses, okay, in Turkish language. So again, don't forget just to repeat. We have two possible broad meanings of that: having something done, right, getting something done, or make somebody do something, force somebody to do something. Okay, yaptırmak, verdirmek, gördürmek, right, ettirmek, uzattırmak, aldırmak, verdirmek, and so on. You see, that's how we add that dır, dir, dır, tırtir, turtur after the root, and then we add the tense ending and the personal ending. Okay, let's get somebody to make. Okay, good. Thank you, Susan. Thank you too for joining. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the day as well as the weekend, upcoming weekend. I'll see you in the next classes. Bye bye.